Hello, I'm Edwin, and welcome to my short videos on C# data structures. And today we're going to talk about the set data structure and its behavior on the scenarios of intersection and union, and its bigger performances on both these two scenarios and some test cases. So let's talk about the intersection. Well, intersection is to actually return a list of elements that are present in both sets. And so for intersection, we'll create two data sets that has values. And then we'll create an empty list. We'll call it an intersection result. We'll look through each element in the first data set. For each element, we'll check if it exists in the second data set. If it does, and if it is not already in the result, we'll add it to the intersection result, and then we'll return the result. Now, for union, our goal is to return all unique elements from both data sets. And so we'll create an empty list or data set called union result. We'll add all elements from the first data set to the union result. Now we'll look through the second data set, and if the element is not already in the union result, we'll add it and then return the result. Now for performances, for the bigger performances on these scenarios, for intersection, since we will look through the first data set and look up in the second data set the same values that we'll find in the first data set, is actually bigger notation of n. Even though it's not really optimal, but it works very well without the hash set. For union, we would have to look through both data sets. And with this is actually a bigger notation, raised to the power 2. For test cases, we can actually test for some overlaps. And so if we have two data sets that has values, for the first data set have maybe 1 up to 3, and the second data set have about 2, 3, and 4. For the section, we have 2 and 3. And for the union, we'll have 1, 2, 3, and 4. For no overlap test case, we can have a value in the first list and the second value in the second list. And for intersection, we will not have anything. But for the union, we can have both elements that are unique in both lists. And a scenario for one empty set, we will not have any intersection. We'll have any value in the section, but we'll have value in the union. And so these are the scenarios, the set data structure that plays in these union and the intersection scenarios. Thank you.